Alright, hey everyone, we're back. We're going to be teleporting to the armor shop, so we're going to hit the bottom one on the teleporter this time.
Okay.
So I went to sleep last night and Bailey was laying on my shoulder. I woke up and she was still on my shoulder. Normally she does not stay in the same place all night. Usually she crawls all over me. Alright, we're talking to Rankin. What do you want here, dude? He says, oh, Piamet, you're back. And you brought Silly. Welcome back. If I didn't know better, you got the Moonlight Gold Thread. Hand it over to him. Miro gives the Moonlight Gold Thread. He says, ah yes. Otsu, no, it's not good. The dust is Maki. How about you give me an actual translation? That'd be good. The dust is unmistakably. Oh, okay. He says that is unmistakably the Moonlight Gold Thread. He's like, I got it. Well, I will immediately finish the princess's request. As soon as the royal mana, I will deliver it to the castle right away. Please let her know this. Okay, so he says once I finish the royal bag or whatever the hell she wants, he will deliver it right away.
This time I'm going the correct direction.
No.
Yes.
Silly, yesterday in Shanghai versus Spitfire, when they did King's Row,
That was such a good game.
people were like, here we are again. And my immediate thought was, it's always such a pleasure. Remember when we did King's Row twice?
Yeah. That was pretty cheesy that they asked for a second King's Row.
I wonder if is there another one on the pool that they could have done?
Eichenwald.
It's weird that they didn't. I guess, well, Shanghai had to agree to it as well, so supposedly.
Possibly.
That's what they said. That's what
Well,
Overwatch said.
Shanghai are really good sports. We know that.
So,
But yeah, obviously it was because Numbani was bugged and not available to use.
yesterday during the post game, they were talking about how awesome Prophet was on Pharah. And they showed he had 68 limbs overall. Ding had 89. Far more barrage kills and far more damage done on his Pharah.
And I'm
How
sure
much
he had a lot
playing?
more direct hits.
How much was he playing compared to Prophet?
He was there the whole game? Mostly on Pharah?
What
Nah,
about Prophet?
he wasn't there the whole game. He wasn't there the first two matches. They had DM on, and
that's right, yeah.
DM was really bad. DM was effectively doing nothing on McCree.
Yeah, they shut him down pretty good. But,
It wasn't even that they really needed to shut him down. Though when DM was on Widow, he was awesome. He totally popped off. Got some insane shots. And
yeah. But Ding shut Prophet down on Pharah. Like, he dominated him.
I was surprised that the Charge Soul game was so one-sided.
A lot of people were.
Wait, surprised what?
That the Charge Soul game was so one-sided.
Oh, I wasn't surprised, but maybe not Or one.
This chick says, "Thank you for your hard work, Miro. The armor store has the royal bag. They came to deliver it. What? How'd they get here before me? Do they have like a secret path to the castle?" What? Some reason this translated to a brave chick on a hot summer cliff cover. As the hero. No, that's not what that says. I can guarantee it. A Jin comes out of a journey of surprise. Okay. I was going to give it as a rice crack. What? What are you doing, translator? I have no idea what she's trying to say there. My translator is shitting itself. Sometimes I think the translator is just like, I don't know what any of these, what this is supposed to say, so I'm just gonna pick a random character or selection of characters and say it says that. They'll never know. I think she's talking about how Anlucia's brother was thought to be the hero and he wasn't, so because it says here for the first time he was not the true hero. I was informed. And that's what Anlucia had said, like her brother believed it all that time. It turns out she was the hero, not him. It's the younger Anlucia is the true hero. Kakata Muda lives as a substitute for the brave. Every time I apply to city treasury. Okay. I don't know what she's trying to say, I'm sorry.
I'm also sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Knowing that she is a hero, I was acting brave until the end. For Anlucia. I love my brother and sister. I was determined to defend while I'm alive. While my mother is there. Miro. Just another... Okay. I have another request. I was given the man's mausoleum to the... Oh, okay. So she was going to give this to the mausoleum, the royal mausoleum, to a particular grave. Her mother's, and that she was going to offer it there. And I think she's saying, "Won't you come with me?" Okay. The Grave Hair Fortress is laid out with a non-awakening effect. Okay. Good to know. He returns Anlucia safely. I want to introduce you to Keiichi. The royal tomb is on the north of MearoGaming. It is by the sea. Thank you very much. I think we've actually been there before. But, yeah. MearoGaming, the lower layer of the true review road north. Yeah, I think we've been there before. Or at least we went by there. Okay. Let's head out. Autobots, roll
out.
Hey, Ty.
I was thinking roll out before you said Autobot.
I'm surprised Piamet knows the Autobots reference.
I know all the references.
I only know the DMX version.
What's the DMX version?
What?
What's the DMX version?
Thomas.
It just says roll out a lot.
Oh. I only know
Roll
the
out.
Autobots version of that. Tayama, who was your favorite Autobot? Was it Jazz? Was it that weird guy who was like, "I want to be the ambulance"? and then never did anything as an ambulance until one of the dudes got hurt underwater. And then they all acted like
Yeah, that makes sense.
nursemaids.
Did
and
the
this-
ambulance go underwater?
No.
Oh, I wish it had.
I mean, it could have. It was just a robot. It's not like he needed to breathe.
He would get rusty.
You know what my favorite thing about Transformers is actually? It's a recent thing.
More than meets the eye.
They're more than
Rolled
meets
up in
the eye.
disguise.
No, Trife. Trife has never really watched the Transformers. And
This dude's name
so I
starts with an O.
I don't know. So I sent Trife the clip of Optimus dying, and Trife was like, "Hey, Sasaray, why is this robot breathing heavy?"
What is the name of that one that starts with an O? And then next sentence, you're like, Optimus. That is the one.
Rodimus Prime, because that's what I call my penis. Fair enough.
Rodimus?
Rodimus Prime is a character.
Oh, Rod.
Yeah, so Optimus
I
Prime.
thought you said Rot.
No, Rod.
I
Optimus
prefer
Prime.
Rot.
He dies in this movie, and Trife's like, why is this robot breathing heavy? Because it's just a robot. And he says to Ultra Magnus, another robot, he's like, I want you to take the Matrix of Power. And Ultra Magnus is like, but Prime, I'm not worthy.
Rura?
No,
Where are we going?
to the entrance.
I'm gonna Rura.
Okay, do that. He's like,
See you later, bitches.
but Prime, I'm not worthy. And he
Suck a dick, dumb shit.
catches the Matrix and opens up his chest, and there's a hole specifically shaped exactly like the Matrix.
Who won? Damn it.
Doesn't matter, you still have to wait for Mira.
I don't care.
Look, Miro won.
No.
Omega Theory is right. It is originally Hot Rod. Also, thank you for interrupting my story continually, PMN.
No problem.
I will destroy you. Anyway, I just thought Trife's reaction to it was hilarious. Just like, hey Sasaray, why'd you name this white mage Steve? When I named the girl in Chocobo's Dungeon Steve. How you doing, Omega Theory? What you up to today? As you can see, we're playing some Dragon Quest X.
Oh, ding. Not ding.
Ethan just asked if I went to Chinese because I'm playing the Japanese version of this game. You can let Ethan know I've never been to Japan or China, and I'm trying to learn Japanese. Also,
Yeah,
let him
this
know
has
that
nothing to do with China, Chinese.
Ethan is like 8.
He's 8?
Yeah, he's very
Dude, this
young.
is an 18 plus stream. Whenever I'm on.
Ethan, let him know that China and Japan are actually 2 different places.
I literally just quoted a lewd phrase from BoJack. That is not appropriate for ego.
Ethan has probably said much worse.
Well, he is 8.
Yeah, 8-year-olds these days, they're like 7-year-olds.
Edgelords.
Edgelords, yes.
Dude, it's like those kids I had in, was it 11th grade? You know, Philip and Nick who would draw dicks on everything.
Oh, so they're
That's
like,
such
that's
super
sad.
bad.
They're like boys.
It's better than molding little sculptures of your penis out of your own shit.
We're going here? This is where I grinded for the beer that I didn't need.
Is this where Babbles are?
There were
Yep.
battles in one of the cave over there, but I think we're going down here. If I had to guess right. Yes, this is where we're at. So we didn't actually go
Going
here,
down a meal and timber.
but we went by here.
Okay. There's a chest.
He knows they're two separate. Oh, mini medals. He knows they're two separate places. That's good. But yeah, you can tell him that I am trying to learn Japanese, but I do not know it yet.
Oh, so funny story. Yesterday they released the new competitive mode. And they fucked up and made everyone's MMR and SR the same. So low level players were playing against pros.
It's true. Alright, hang on, cutscene. He says, you are... the person who brought back Princess Anlucia. Your name was Miro. Only the royal family is here. It is a royal grave. Oh, okay. Only the royal family is allowed to enter the royal grave. And then he says, Nani something. So probably, what did you come here to do? Okay, so I knew he was asking what in that question. Please wait, no Chi-Chi, the chief. Why would you... Okay, so translated as, please wait, no Chi-Chi, the chief soldier. Why would you address him like that? I asked her to come. Dude, you're wearing iron armor. I'm not worried about you at all. You're obviously only level 20.
True.
He says, no problem. That's what happens first. I'm in trouble if I just don't tell you. Oh, okay, so he's basically saying, like, you know, I'm here to guide you, like, you know, I'll get in trouble if I don't at least try. And she's like, I'm sorry. As soon as possible. Well, I want to show you as soon as possible. He says, I'm impressed, Miro. Forget your cheeks. Okay. Sure. My name is Noga Ichigo. I am the chief soldier of Grand Zanero Kingdom. Suddenly, when Yulia goes to the royal tomb, because I was beaten up, there was no time to arrange soldiers. Okay. As soon as I passed away. Alright. Okay. No, he's saying, like, there were no other soldiers to assign to her sudden request to go to the royal tomb, so they were in a hurry to get going. She says, Miro. Only the power of the royal family can open this door. I can open it now. She says, huh? It's already open. And someone says, that's great. King Arios and Princess Anlucia. Maybe he's saying he should have come here or shouldn't have come here yet. Masaka. Is there a powerful person within? Let's give up the power in the grave. It may be the power that the intruder lurks. Yulia is behind me. Okay, so he's probably saying, Yulia, stay behind me while we give the dedication to the grave. There could be somebody powerful in there. One of the graves is open, that's reassuring. Immediately runs in front of him. And she's like, Ma! Nothing. I think that's her mother's grave, if I had to guess. What's that? Not only the collateral funerals I put together. The bodies of Keiichi are gone. Who would it says who's the man who blows up the grave? I think he's saying that, like, who would do such a thing to these graves? Like, who would desecrate them? It is undeliverable to give out the royal graves. She's just crying about her, I guess, mother. And he's like, Yuria-sama, snap out of it. This is a terrible situation. I can't deal with it immediately. I'm going back with Elia. Mira. Return to the castle too. However, I ask you not to let go of that. Let go of what? So this is the royal grave. Exciting place.
Yeah, coffins.
Imagine if you go through and read each of them, it'll tell you who's in there, but I don't want to. There's no treasure in here.
There's, inscriptions.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I mean...
It's full of periods.
I'm full of periods.
That's disgusting. So I'll read this one. This one says, with that wisdom and philanthropy, ruler of the kingdom, King Odkin sleeps here.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, do you rule with wisdom and philanthropy? Alright, we are leaving.
I'm leaving.
Will Ethan fight you, Omega?
Seems a bit unfair. Where are we going now?
We're actually gonna route around. I didn't think there was an open sky yet, but there is. So, granted on that.
That's what I figured.
You say it's an unfair fight, but Ethan's actually a lot stronger than Rob.
As an 8-year-old?
Yeah, this kid has like superhuman strength.
Okay.
They don't call him Tank for no reason. Top one. Tayama, how do you feel about Bodkin archers? I know ISO doesn't like Bodkin archers, silly.
Well,
You've never seen a bodkin do anything but arch? They occasionally talk like Yoda. Well, that's right. I gotta try and get the patch applied. Where's the bodkin, glass blowers, strippers, daycare supervisors? It's a good question. I think all they do is arch. Everything you need to have a functioning society. They don't have a functioning society. They live in trees and shoot at things. That's all they do. And then they war with each other.
That's functional.
The bodkin archers get mad at the bodkin fletchers, and the bodkin fletchers get mad at the bodkin archers.
Felchers?
Fletchers, not felchers.
Felchers.
Piament's a felcher.
No, I'm not.
Wait, for having a functioning society, why are glass blowers, strippers, and daycare supervisors the immediate thing you go to?
Glass blower. Well, that was Tayo, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Piament bounces while she felches.
Ew. Fuck no.
Oh, or Miro. She says, I'm sorry, Miro. It's true that it's such a thing. I don't think that's what that says. Muska.
Nice.
After that, I was thinned by Chief Soldier Noga. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so he took her away, he says. Thank you for listening to my wish. I have prepared the reward as promised. Please receive it. Quest 326 done.
Fluffy angel.
The secrets of what I saw at the Royal Tomb are confidential. Too much noise. Anything that can be found will not be found.
Okay.
Alright. Only the body of Keiji. I want to get it back. Oh, the pendulum of fate, it shines once more. The fate of pendulum of fate has begun to shine. Grand Zero Castle's second floor. Let's report on the return of Lucendia. So, with that done, that's quest number 326. We now have one more quest to do, and then we are done 2.1. This is the final quest of 2.1, I should say.